Running back Anthon in the middle is Matt Schilz, and in the clear nearest to me is linebacker Dwayne Woods. Fire away with whatever questions you have.
Matt, how big of a win is this? I mean, it's basically a playoff game.
Oh yeah, it's a huge win, and Temple is one of the better teams in the division. So all the work we put in all year, it really finally paid off for us today, and we've been preparing hard. And this is just probably the biggest win since I've been here that I can remember for us. So just a huge win.
What did you see with Joplin on that touchdown reception? Obviously,
we just wanted to get in the end zone. I thought Jop had the best matchup, and he obviously made a great play. And I'm very happy for him. I think it's his first touchdown, so probably his biggest touchdown of his career so far.
That was a pre-snap read then now for you?
Yeah. It was like a quick three-step time and just let it go.
Matt, the final number is 318 yards of total offense, which you've had bigger numbers this year. Can you talk a little bit about, in terms of the defense you're playing and things like that?
I mean, that's a very good defense, and we came into it with the plan we were going to throw the ball a lot, but I mean, our O-line did a wonderful job running, and Anthon did a wonderful job running too, so I'm just glad we got the win, really. Our numbers, I don't really care, so it's very, very awesome for us, and I probably didn't have one of my best games, but we didn't turn over the ball, and that was a huge thing for me in this game. And I ran the ball a couple times, which was also good. So I think that helped a lot in this victory.
In terms of managing the game, Matt, the turnovers, the running when it's available, making reads, and is this your best game in that sense?
In that sense, yeah, I would say so.
Help me with your words there. I mean, what makes it your best game in that sense?
Yeah, I mean, I was just smart with the ball, and I had that in my head every game, how I'm going to start the play and how I'm going to finish the play. And we watched a lot of film and got prepared this week, and everyone executed at a very high level. So.
Dwayne, last couple of weeks, defense has been kind of maligning for not being able to stop the run. Temple still had two backs for over 100 yards. You guys made the big plays when you had to. Can you just talk about the mindset this week, getting ready for this game, and how you think you guys performed?
Today we executed, and that was the main thing. We put the work in all week. We knew we had to get this game, keep our goals for the future intact. So the main thing today was just come out and play. The coaching staff put a great game plan in, and we just executed real well.
Several times, Dwayne, you were put in positions to make some big plays, kind of by design at this point. I mean, what are you looking at in those plays? A couple of tackles for loss and things like that.
One was a coach call. It was a blitz. We got a TFL there. I thank Coach Anthon for that. And I'm just reading my keys. I'm able to see the whole line at times, and I'm able to see the fullback.
I'm sorry. Was it kind of did you take it as kind of a personal challenge to step up? I mean, knowing the defense has struggled the last couple of weeks?
Yes, me being a leader on this team and older captain in the defensive unit, yeah, I had to put my defense on my back. So I've been trying to do that, and I guess I failed the past couple of weeks. And I didn't quit. I just kept working at it. And this week I succeeded, and I still look forward to succeeding in future weeks.
Dwayne, when you talk a little bit about the value of this win, like snaps the three-game losing streak, keeps hopes alive. In your eyes, which is the biggest there? And is it bigger that you snap that losing streak? Bigger to keep it alive? In your eyes?
Just continue to take it one game at a time. Yeah, it feels good to get the monkey off our back, but we can't stop here. We got to keep pushing.
Could you talk a little bit about Chris Jones also? He's in front of you a little bit. You can see he was in their backfield quite a bit today. Could you just talk about the way he played?
Chris Jones is awesome, man. The way he plays, he got a great motor, great leader. I wouldn't trade him in for no tackle in the league or the nation probably. And I just love Chris.
Seemed like he was able to, a lot like you, he was able to read what was going to happen and get in the backfield. Did he get through a gap there, or just beat the block, or could you were too busy doing what you were doing this season?
I've been in the zone. I just know he's going to do his job and I'm going to do mine. But yeah.
Anthon, when you guys just talked about the way you guys are able to run the ball, not only breaking up a couple big runs, but being able to consistently pick up yards and not miss yards.
Credit goes to the O-line. You know, they blocked their butts off. They worked hard this whole week. They just gave me holes to run through, and we gashed them. Coming in a week, we know they were top and stopping the rush. So our big goal was to run the ball, take a little pressure off the passing game. So that's what we did.
Anthon, that's the way it's kind of been for you all season. Will you talk a little bit? Are you surprised to be at this spot as a true freshman, just having walked onto campus last August?
That did take me by surprise, actually. But once again, the O-line, I give them all the credit. They blocked so well, I can't thank them enough. And they're the reason for my success so far during the season. And Coach R, Coach Hunter, and them believing in me, giving me the ball, and letting me start. So I give credit to them.
With the offensive line, a lot of times today you guys were using a two tight end set. Do you think that helped with the blocking to get some holes for you guys and also using the fullback?
Yes, it definitely did help because they played a lot in the box. So with the extra blocks to kick up on the safety or the linebacker, it helped us out a lot.
Matt, how about the extra tight ends today? You think that made a difference for you also in the passing game because you were able to roll out a little bit, maybe get some throws
definitely.
downfield?
And they were helping us pin the ends for us when we were rolling out. And like Anthon said, we got an extra guy in the running game, and even if we're running the ball and he's faking like he's running a route, you still take a guy out of the play. So having tight ends in there definitely helped, and they did a great job today in the run game and the passing game.
You got anything else? All right, thank you.